America. And I met Emily in 1978, right? I think 1978.
Yes.
Yeah. And she's made me laugh ever since. And Emily Cohen.
All I can say is I'm really glad I'm filling in for Shelley Q and not for Electric Man, because I wouldn't have a clue how to control that wonderful gadget. Shelley Q, as you know, is a wonderful stand-up comic, and I'm here filling in for her tonight. And I said to Shelley, Shelley, what's the problem? She said, well, I broke my leg, and I can't, just got to stay in bed all day. I said, what's the problem, Shelley? You can be a sit-down stand-up comic. It would be great. Anyway, she obviously declined, and I'm here tonight. A lot of the songs tonight are all about relationships, about love, marriage, and on a trip that I took a couple of years ago cross-country from Philly to San Francisco, I learned everything I really needed to learn about relationships, especially about marriage. And I didn't learn it from the person that I drove cross-country with. I learned it from all of the wonderful, wonderful road signs along the way. And I jotted some of these signs down. I just wanted to share it with you because these are really, I think, the keys to a wonderful relationship, and especially to a wonderful marriage. Share the road. Proceed with caution. Rough road ahead. Danger live wire. Stay alert. Stay alive. Do not enter. And the best of all, and the most important, slippery when wet. On this road trip, I also was amazed at all of the crosses, these crucifixes, these ornate crosses that were on the side of the road. The crosses that were wood or silver or gold or crocheted or made of flowers, such love and attention. And I realized these were all memorials of people who died on the side of the road. And I said to myself, where's the Star of David? I said, my God, don't Jews die in car accidents? So this is the last thing that we need. We're given grief about being the chosen people. Now we're going to be given grief about not dying in car accidents. That was amazing to me. But seriously, relationships, I've learned so much through the years. And I have to say that, men, you've got it great. Women, we have to prune and pluck and wax and tweeze and rub and squeeze and to be attractive to you. And bottom line is, a lot of women just don't care how you look. Think about Julia Roberts and Lyle Lovett. They're not married now, but they were in love, and they were married for a period of time. Then I think about sumo wrestlers in Japan. I mean, these guys are 450 pounds, they wear loincloths, and they have little buns on their head, and Japanese women want to be with them. They're like the sex symbols of Japan. Can't see that here. Recently, I was in a situation where I had to deal with small talk, which I absolutely despise. I'm not good at it. I have such anxiety when I go to get my hair cut. When I have to go to a hair salon, I'm looking around, I feel like I have to entertain my hairdresser. Everybody's having these intense discussions. They're talking about the movies they saw last weekend, what are they doing this weekend, how was their last vacation. I really don't think they care. They just don't. So I'm feeling a lot of pressure. I think that we have to have salons like Amtrak. We have to have quiet cars. I mean, if I could have a quiet chair and get my hair cut, I would be very, very happy. Some of you may know what I'm talking about, feeling that you have to banter and talk about what you're doing on the weekend. I am filling in, so bear with me. I am easily annoyed, as my husband probably would attest to. But one thing that really drives me nuts, and it's the local weather. Okay? I turn on the television, I want to watch the local weather. I see these charts, these currents, the hot air is coming in from the south, the cold air is coming from the west. Just tell me what the weather's going to be. I don't care if it's raining in Kansas. I'm in Philly. Drives me nuts. The other thing that really does drive me a little crazy is wasting time. I'm obsessed with it. I do have an obsession with customized license plates. If I am behind a car with a customized license plate and I can't figure out what the message is, oh my God. I followed a guy, I'm not kidding, I followed a guy from out in the western suburbs all the way to Atlantic City. I had to know what this license plate said. I was going nuts. I was obsessed. I couldn't control myself. I finally get behind him. We pull into a parking lot. I can't believe I did this. I knocked on the door and I said, buddy, I've just followed you for like, 25 miles. Please tell me what's on your license plate. I don't have a clue. It's a rental. The other thing that I'm obsessed with, and I want to be a friend of the environment. I want to go green. Who doesn't want to go green? I walk down the street, someone approaches me on the corner and says, ma'am, do you have some time? Do you care about the environment? What am I going to say? No, I don't care about the environment. Of course I care about the environment. Then I get home and I try to figure out recycling. Okay. These little triangles on the bottom of the plastic containers. In my county, numbers 1, 2, and 4 can be recycled. Well, what the hell happens with, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Who is making this decision on recycling? I'm putting them in a bin. It looks all the same to me. And every time I have to determine what number is in the little triangle, the price tag is on there. I have to peel it off. Or it's about, 1 centimeter big. So as far as I'm concerned, the only people that can go green are the blind. That's it. They can decipher those numbers. It drives me crazy. Anyway, this is my second attempt at stand-up. Thank you very much. One line. Can I try it out? Can't believe it. You know how fanatical male Islamic suicide bombers, they just dream after they die of meeting 77 beautiful black-eyed virgins. Well, I just found out what the female suicide bombers want. They want 77 men who like to cuddle.
I'm just going to make sure that the camera is on us, and then we'll get started. Here.